Om Namah Shivaya. Friends, today I am going to talk to you about intersecting point between astrology and nature. Nature and astrology can't separate it like nature and science cannot be separated. Astrology is a universal law, okay? It is based on how the nature's principle, how nature operates, okay? So nature universe operates in parallels, in paradox, okay? Now in nature, wherever there will be a stream of river or a glacier flowing, okay, there will be rocks or mountains. And wherever there will be mountains or rocks, automatically river or a glacier or a stream of river will find its way, okay? So parallel principle, twin principle, dual principle, okay, is there throughout the nature. You can think of it as a theological science, as a philosophical science, or even the what we refer to as the metaphysical science, physics, okay? We talk about circular motion. We talk about a principle called torque, okay? Like if we driving a vehicle, one hand like a steering wheel, one hand would go in this fashion, the other would go in the opposite direction, okay? It's called two equal and opposite forces forming a torque. Now this principle, this dual principle, parallel principle, torque principle, we are applying in astrology and for wish fulfillment, okay? All of us want to realize our goals and wishes as soon as possible, okay? We are all from day and night, we are working constantly, continuously to achieve our targets, to achieve our goals. Now how do you achieve these goals? With the help of astrology, okay? There are 12 houses in the astrological chart, okay? Each of the houses signifies something or the other, okay? Let's say you want to touch any of the houses, any of their desire, like 4th house signifies the property, the 10th house signifies the career, 1st house is the self, 7th house is the partner, okay? If the 7th house is marriage, then 1st house becomes we ourselves, okay? So you want to take two houses at a time, okay? Let's say, and you can see for yourself also. Let's say we are focusing on buying a property, a house for you, okay? If you, so for that we need to see the 4th house, okay? This is the natural Kala Purusha chart. Here you will understand more better. We take the 4th house, okay? If we want to buy a property, vehicle, asset, if we want to buy, we take the 4th house, okay? Now you have to give strength to the 4th house, 4th house Lord planet itself. At the same time, you are going to touch upon the 10th house, which is right opposite to the 4th house, okay? Which is at the 1-7 axis, okay? Like if you like, you can see for yourself, like if you want to invite some chief guest for a particular function to grace, you want to ask them to grace the event with their presence. If you invite their better half, okay, along with them, the chances of the chief guest appearing at your program automatically increases, okay? We take कि आप सब पत्नी आइए, आप हम whoever we call, okay, for we give invitation, okay? We say सब पत्नी सब परिवार आइए, we say like that, okay? So if you are touching the 4th house, you can think of the 7th house from any house as the Shakti of that house, or the storehouse of that house. Storehouse is the 4th house, but you can think of it as a Shakti, means the power of any house lies in the house right opposite to it, which is the 7th house. Now let's say if you are going to buy a property, we are touching the 4th house, we are giving strength to the 4th house. At the same time, we are giving strength to the 10th house. We are seeing the 10th lord, we are seeing the 10th, which Rasis plays in the 10th house, the Nakshatras plays in the 10th house. and 10th house, is of the career. So these things are parallelly connected. If your work would shine, automatically you would, think of buying a new property, car, vehicle, etc. Okay, so what I'm trying to establish is things are parallel in this universe, and if you touch give strength to two houses at the same time, your work is done very easily. Now, giving strength, it could be through wearing gemstones, it could be through chanting the mantras of the corresponding planets, it could be using the nakshatra symbols, the house symbol, the Rasi, zodiac symbols, okay? Whatever the theme, whether it is a Jala Tattva Rasi, whether it is Agni Tattva Rasi, whether it is a earth element, okay? All these things you're going to touch upon, but what you're going to do is you're going to take two houses at a time. Let's say if somebody is working towards getting married, okay? They want to get married. Obviously, we all know that 7th house signifies marriage, okay? So we will give strength to the 7th house, 7th lord, okay? At the same time, we are going to touch the 1st house also, okay? We are going to give strength to the lagna also. So through this, if we give strength to two houses, our work will be done very easily. It will kind of create a torque kind of energy in nature, okay? There is, like, if you use your one hand, okay, you use the other hand also simultaneously, the work is done very smoothly. So by touching two houses, any aspect of life you can take. If you want to think about education, you want to think about acquiring new knowledge, education, you're going to take the 5th and the 11th house. If you're going to talk about religious trips, then you're going to take the 3rd and the 9th house. Any area of life can be activated by touching two houses of the astrological birth chart simultaneously. So this was it regarding the torque principle, the dual nature, the paradoxal nature of the universe and astrology. If you want to know more about DNA, stellar astrology, or nakshatra based astrology, or you want to imbibe the golden ratio principles in your home dwellings, vastu, okay, and you want to curate a space, you want to curate an office or a dwelling through golden ratio and through principles of stellar astrology and vastu shastra, you can contact us. Our contact number is 9503596761. Thanks a lot.